simple. I think we're too often training people before we sign them and then train them. If they're asking you a lot of questions, say, you know what, those are great questions, and as soon as we get you signed up, we'll start your training and we'll get you all that information. Otherwise, how many of you spent hours answering all these questions just to have them walk away and you think, oh my gosh, I just spent hours with you. And what I find is it's fear, and they're just coming up with one more question because they're fear. So the minute they ask the second question, if they're still not signing up when I say, hey, let's get you signed up and then we'll start your training, we'll answer all those questions. If they come back with another question, I say, listen, I know you're scared, I was terrified. But you are going to be in business for yourself, but you will not be by yourself. I'm going to be there with you every step of the way. Let's get you signed up. All right, so we got to move quickly a little bit here. We've been getting the time thing, and I'm like ignoring her. And she's my friend, so I can't ignore her too bad. All right, the income chart, we talk about your store, we talk about what kind of debt can you pay off. We talk about the bonuses. It's a great time to talk about the bonuses, especially if you've earned the Ruby bonus. Remember guys, the majority of people joining a business like this, it's about earning that Ruby bonus. It's about the wrap cash that they can get right out of the gate. Just that simplicity and the relatability like you keep emphasizing, Kendra. Ashley, will you tell us what your close is?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I get to that last page, I say you have a choice today. Most people choose to be involved with It Works in one of two ways. They either say, I want a discount on these products, and they choose a loyal customer, or they say, I want a discount on these products and I want to make a little bit of extra money too. And that's where you decide to join our team. We had this choice a year ago and I was really scared. I looked at this and I said, wow, this sounds really cool, but I don't know if I can do it. If I just walk away right now, we're not in any better of a position, but we're not in any worse either. So what happens if we decide to spend that $99 and I don't make any money? Mike was like, well, it's $99, worst case scenario, we have better abs.
Yes, you will.
So then I said to myself, okay, so what if we decide to do this business and I put in about 5 hours of work a week and I listen to the things that Cammie tells me to do? What if I can make a little bit of extra money? And at the end of the day, I would rather say, oh well, a year from now, than like, what if I didn't even try? And that's when I called Cammie and said, sign me up. And so I say that story because I feel like they identify with that. I can look at people and go over their objections right there in that story.
Well, and how many of you are still sitting here and you have never gotten started? So maybe you've been in for a year and you're thinking, I'm sitting here kicking myself saying, what if, what if? Don't say what if anymore. I'd rather hear you say, oh, well, I tried. But you've got to start trying to be able to say that. After we do our party pad presentation, we move back into the wrap room, which is, again, where we use the wrap app. And I know you said you love it, it's glitchy. But the fact that it's still whistling at them for days, that's the best part. So you guys know corporate's always working out the kinks. If it's been glitchy, if the side-by-sides haven't worked as well, keep working on it because the company's always improving those. And I love what you said, Kendra, because it's holding me accountable to use it. It keeps whistling at them for days, and they're not thinking about their results. They're thinking about that girl that's making money, having fun, had cute, sexy lime green shoes, and they just want to join because they want to be a part of something like that, you know? All right, so let's talk about securing the sale. Shelly voiced that assume the sale.